Welcome, brave souls. Tonight we delve into 10 tales that blur the line between reality and nightmare. Prepare yourself, for once you hear them, you may never forget. Story 1. The Mirror's Reflection. She bought the mirror at a garage sale, old, ornate, and cheap. It looked antique, maybe even valuable. But that night, as she brushed her teeth, she noticed her reflection was off. It blinked out of sync. She froze. Then her reflection slowly smiled, while she stood motionless. It mouthed something. "It's your turn now." When she looked again, she was gone, but her reflection remained, watching from the other side. Story 2. The Babysitter's Call. It was just another Saturday night. The kids were asleep, and the TV was on low. Then the phone rang. "Hey, can you check on the kids?" said the mother. Confused, the sitter replied, "They're asleep. Everything's fine." There was silence, then a whisper. "We didn't call you." The line went dead. She looked upstairs and saw a figure standing in the hallway, gently rocking the cradle. Story 3. The Haunted Painting. He found the painting in a dusty antique shop, a calm meadow under a blue sky. But each day the painting changed. The sky grew darker. A storm approached. Then shadows appeared, small, human-like figures hidden in the trees. One night he woke to find mud on his floor and the scent of pine. The painting now showed an empty meadow. The figures were gone, and so was he. Story 4. The Elevator Ride. He worked late, always alone in the office. One night the elevator stopped at the basement, a floor that shouldn't exist. Curious, he stepped out. Dim lights flickered over endless hallways. Doors with no labels. Silence so deep it felt alive. He turned to go back, but the elevator was gone. Behind him something whispered his name, and the hallway lights began shutting off one by one. Story 5. The Whispering Walls. They moved in for the charm. Old wood, stone fireplace, creaky floors. But at night they heard whispers. Not voices, just murmurs like secrets being shared just out of reach. They chalked it up to the house settling, until they removed the wallpaper in the bedroom and found writing etched into the walls. "Please don't leave me in the dark again." And the whispers, they stopped until the lights went out. Story 6. The Shadow in the Window. Every night at 2:13 a.m., she saw it. A figure standing just beyond her window, motionless. She lived on the 9th floor. She tried ignoring it, then photographing it, but the photos showed nothing. One night she threw the blinds open. Nothing there. She turned around and saw muddy footprints on her carpet leading to her bedroom. Story 7. The Unopened Letter. Every year on his birthday, he received the same letter. No return address. The paper was yellowing, the ink fading. Inside, "I know what you did," but he didn't remember doing anything until the dream started. Faces, screams, blood, a night erased by time. This year the letter read, "You'll remember soon," and on the back, "I'm coming home." Story 8. The Silent Phone. Her phone rang, her own number flashing on the screen. Thinking it was a glitch, she answered. Silence. Then a voice. Her voice whispered, "Don't go into the kitchen." She dropped the phone and turned. The kitchen light was on. She hadn't turned it on. Inside, the fridge door was wide open, and standing in front of it, a figure that looked just like her, smiling. Story 9. The Forgotten Room. Renovating the house, they found a sealed door behind a bookcase. The hinges were rusted shut. When they finally opened it, they found a perfectly preserved bedroom, dustless, untouched. On the nightstand, a photo of their family from last Christmas. But no one had ever seen that room before. That night, their daughter asked, "Who's the little boy in the photo?" They had only one child. Story 10. The Last Bus. He missed the last bus and decided to walk home. Cold, tired, he welcomed the sound of a bus pulling up behind him. It wasn't on the schedule. The doors opened. The driver said nothing. The passengers were silent, staring forward with blank expressions. He sat down and immediately felt cold, like something drained from him. He looked out the window. The city was gone. So was the road. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Remember, the scariest stories are often the ones that feel closest to reality. Until next time, keep your lights on and your doors locked.